Savings accounts. Hope helped us improve our credit scores too, so we could buy a new car for our growing family. They were also right there with an affordable home loan when we purchased our first house. And they're even helping with our son's college fund. Until now, we've never realized that Hope Credit Union has been the best financial partner we could have found. They've been with us every step of the way. Find your perfect financial partner in Hope. Call 1-800-284-1363. You can also go online to hopecu.org or visit your nearest branch. Join Hope Credit Union today. Brighter futures begin with hope. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back to Lucas Oil Stadium, the home of the Indianapolis Colts, Coach.
Yes, the house that Peyton Manning built. And I kind of noticed you're on the edge, sitting in here. Maybe you could call the Kansas City Chiefs and see if you can get us a game inside their stadium.
I would love to do that. I would certainly try to do that, Coach.
Yeah, maybe you should try that.
Yeah, because I'm
see how much pull you have.
Because looking at all this Colts, this Indianapolis Colts, that is getting on my nerves. I'll tell you that right now. Let's check in now with Jamie Horton. Jamie, what's going
on? Well, just got a report from some of the coaches, and they was like, they should have, what hurted them was they should have scored on that first and goal down there. And it seemed like all the momentum switched to Kentucky State. Coach Hendricks is telling the defense, he wants a turnover, he wants a stop so we can get this ball back.
All right, it is second down and 13 for Kentucky State as we start the second quarter. Kentucky State operating from right to left. Man in motion from the right. They're going to pitch it out wide, and he has plenty of room. He's across midfield. He's at the Jackson State 30, inside the 25. I'm sorry, inside the 20, and he's pushed out of bounds at about the JSU 17-yard line. Wow.
Once again, Coach, if you look at the alignment, you know, we're outflanked up top. And when I say outflanked, they have more men sitting outside of the last guy on the line of scrimmage than we do. You're going to have to shift the line of scrimmage. Look like they went an unbalanced setup there or something.
First down and 10 for Kentucky State from the Jackson State 20-yard line. Myers again underneath center. And he'll fake the handoff, and he's going to roll to his left. He has room. He's inside the 10, inside the 5. Knocked down at the Jackson State 3-yard line. Wow.
Kentucky State came back to the line of scrimmage with the same formation, unbalanced right, and ran option weak. Everybody from Jackson State was flowing to the strength side, and that's how they were able to break back weak and get as many yards as they did.
Jackson State with a 10-6 lead, but that lead is in jeopardy right now as Kentucky State has it at the JSU 4-yard line. Just underway here in the second quarter. Rob J., Darrell Asbury, and Jamie Horton bringing you the play-by-play story, as well as Sam Brown. So Jackson State trying to keep Kentucky State out of the end zone. Myers again underneath center, two backs in the backfield. One man in motion. He's going to fake the handoff. Myers will take it in for the touchdown.
Unbalanced left by Kentucky State. Ran dive out for quarterback, pulled it and kept it for a touchdown.
Small group of Kentucky State fans on hand, and they are excited as Kentucky State has taken a 12-10 lead. They have scored 12 unanswered points.
Reality hasn't said it. We're okay. We're all right.
Michael Moback to attempt the point after. Kentucky State 1-1 coming into this ball game. There's a snap, and the kick this time is good. Kentucky State 13, Jackson State 10. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
Did I say go for it down? Did I say go for it down there now? Man, wait a minute. say go for a drive. You know what I'm saying? Come on, all they got.
Following that touchdown, Jackson State trails now 13-10. Back deep for JSU is Tyson Alexander and Jordan Johnson. Now, Josh Little was back deep earlier in the ball game. He is not fielding the kick here. It is fielded by Jordan Johnson. He's at the 5, 10, 15, 20. Jordan at the 25, still on his feet, and he is brought down at the 35. Two flags come in.
Throwing them, Joe.
Throwing flags like frisbees, man.
I don't know what that call could be.
Could be blocking in the back. One flag is thrown at the 16-yard line. That was a nice return by Jordan Johnson.
And what Jackson State doesn't want to do is start getting these penalties while Kentucky State.
Return team, number 21. That penalty is half the distance to go from the spot of the foul. First down.
That's Tony Alex committing that foul. He's out of Baton Rouge, so Jackson State, Jamie, will be back deep in his own end.
Yes, back deep in our own end, and we just can't catch a break with these flags. But hopefully we get this together and the offense can get some points on the board.
It seems like those two officials are trying to see who would throw the flag the furthest.
Yeah, they did. Hey, I met his parents last night, Tony Alex.
Oh, okay.
He came to our game.
Okay, that's fantastic, Coach. Did you know he was coming to Jackson State?
No, I did not, Coach. His mom and dad came and introduced themselves to me last night.
All right, first down for Jackson State, and it's on 8-yard line. Ponder back in the shotgun, hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terrell Kennedy, but that defensive line of Kentucky State threw him off of his, made him throw an errant pass there.
Yeah, looked like we had just a breakdown right there up front. He had to rush his throw.
13:22 to go here in the second quarter. Jackson State trailing 13-10. Tigers scored the first 10 points of the ball game. Kentucky State has scored the next 13. Ponder again in the shotgun as Jackson State operates from left to right. Swings it out to the left side. The catch is made by Warren Newman, and he is spun down at about the 12-yard line, a pickup of maybe 6 yards. It's going to bring up third down in about 5.
Just threw a quick bubble screen to Warren Newman and not much on the pickup.
Third and 5 for the Tigers. Jackson State in their blue jerseys, white numbers, white pants, blue helmets. As Ponder, third down and 5, back in the shotgun. 3 receivers in the ball game, actually 4. Ponder throws deep down the right side, and it is incomplete. Incomplete at about the 40-yard line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. He was looking for D.D. Bowie on that play.
Once again, Coach, if I had a piece of paper and could float a letter to D.D. Bowie, stop outside releasing all the time because you're not saving yourself any sideline. Give him a hard step outside and just run right by him.
In the meantime, JSU goes 3 and out. They'll have to punt it away, and Kentucky State is going to have the ball in good field position. Brett Sylvie will be back to field this, and he is a good back. They have him returning kicks, kickoffs, and he's a great running back in the process.
Yeah, he is. That was the one set the tempo early for him. Oh, they a partial block, Coach.
Wow. So Kentucky State they tried to pick it up, but they will have it at Jackson State's 25-yard line.
That was a partial block right there on that last wall. 2 guys busted the 3-man wall. Kentucky State is not just going to come in here and lay down, Coach. They're fighting.
I see. All right, we're going to take a timeout and come back. Jackson State trailing Kentucky State 13-10. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
The sensation is back at Zaxby's. The fan favorite Sensation Salad is back. And introducing the new Sensation Filet Sandwich Meal. Both feature hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette. And both are served with an egg roll. The Sensation Salad and Sensation Filet Sandwich Meal. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's. Order ahead.
Six-yard line. This following a partially blocked punt by the Thoroughbreds. Myers remains in at quarterback for Kentucky State, and he will remain underneath center for KSU. Kentucky State with a 13-10 lead, looking to add to that. And they will continue to go with the ground game. Another nice gain on the play for Kentucky State, a pickup of about 7 yards to the 20-yard line. Nice crowd here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Jackson State trailing 13-10, trying to keep Kentucky State off the scoreboard now. Second down and 4 for Kentucky State. Myers fakes the handoff, and he keeps the football, and he's going to be brought down after taking it inside the 20 down to the Jackson State 17-yard line. He's about a yard shy of the first down.
Good job just running an option outside, taking that dive again. They came in the game with a game plan. They're just sticking to it, running that dive option.
Third down and 1 for Kentucky State from the Jackson State 17. Coming up on 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Kentucky State 13, JSU 10. But KSU is on the move. Myers, the quarterback, underneath center. Two backs in the backfield. Man in motion to the right. Myers is going to keep it, and he will pick up the first down to the JSU 15. Now, did he fumble that ball, Coach?
They said he was down, Coach, giving him the first down.
Following that first fumble of the game by Kentucky State, they have been unstoppable, Jamie.
Yes, they have. There's no science to how they play. They just wear you down. There's nothing fancy about their style of play or anything. And we're just playing like we just don't want it. So we have to match their intensity because they're playing with more intensity than we are right now.
All right, first down 10 for Kentucky State from the Jackson State 15. Jalen Myers, the quarterback for Kentucky State, underneath center. And this time he is brought down. C.J. Anderson sacks him in the backfield for a loss of a yard.
Yeah, Coach, that was a great play by C.J. Anderson. I mean, he pulled it. I thought he was going to give it, but that was one he probably should have gave, Coach.
So a second down and 11 now for Kentucky State. Coming up on 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Jackson State received the ball first, so Kentucky State will get it first to open the third quarter. So this is crucial. JSU needs to stop them and keep them off the scoreboard right here. Second and 11. Myers again underneath center. And he's going to go with the reverse. And boy, Anderson had him in the backfield, but he slips a tackle, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown.
Wow. That last block was the one that sprung it, Coach. They had him in the backfield, and that center pulled back. and made that block. They ran the reverse on him right there.
A 15-yard touchdown run by Kentucky State as they extend the lead to 19-10 over the Tigers, pending the outcome at this point after. Michael Bowe back on to attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. Kentucky State with 20 unanswered points as they lead Jackson State 20-10. We're back after this on the Tigers Sports Network. This season, Jackson State football brought to you by Richard Schwartz and Associates, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Entergy, Zaxby's, Hope Credit Union, C-Spire, Miss Kelly's Furniture, AARP of Mississippi, Porter's Insurance, Penn Street Investments, Team Logic IT, Watkins Auto Sales, McCullum Physical Therapy, Bolden Auto Body Shop, and Pizza Hut. Jackson State jumped out to a 10-0 lead over Kentucky State, and it has been all thoroughbreds after that. Kentucky State with 123 yards of rushing in this ball game, and they lead it 20-10 over JSU.
And I think once Jackson State comes back, Coach, we just settle down, just drive here, get back in the rhythm, get back to being aggressive offensively. I think we'll be okay, but we have to find a way to grab the momentum back.
Tyson Alexander and Jordan Johnson back deep, awaiting this kick. It's an end-over-end kick, and it is fielded by Jordan at the 6. He's up to the 15, 20. Jordan finds a hole up the middle, and he struggles and continues to struggle as he takes it across the 30 and finally brought down at the 35-yard line. A good return by Jordan Johnson.
Coach, that young man runs the football extremely hard.
Absolutely. He just won't go down. He has great balance.
His body takes a lot of punches.
Again, the temperature outside, 88 degrees, sunny, beautiful day here in Indianapolis. But here inside, the roof is closed, so it's a controlled 75 degrees. And your temperature brought to you by Porter's Insurance. First down and 10 for Jackson State, operating from left to right, trailing 20-10 with 9:29 to go here in the second. We'll give it to Jordan Johnson. Jordan taking it off the right side, and he is brought down after a pickup of maybe 2 yards to the 34-yard line.
Just did a good job of trying to get it outside. My receiver, Didi Bowie, out there. He has to make that block. That defender came off his block.
Second down and 8 now for Jackson State. We're at the Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Indianapolis Colts. It's the Circle City Classic. Jackson State has not played in this game in a little over 20 years. Tigers keeping it on the ground. Not much there, as Jordan is knocked down after picking up another yard to about the 35-yard line.
Just trying to get to that outside zone again. This Kentucky State defense is trying to out-hustle Jackson State's offense. I mean, they're flying all over the place. I said earlier that they came out like they had a chip and something to prove on their shoulder.
Yeah, they sure did, Coach. Third down and 5 for Jackson State. Third down and 7, rather. And the official stopped play before the snap of the football. Flag is down.
Offside. Defense. Number 98. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
All right, that flag is thrown on Jimmy Edmonds, the sophomore out of Louisville, Kentucky. So it's going to make this 3rd down pretty manageable now for Jackson State. It's 3rd down and 2. Tigers at their own 40-yard line, operating from left to right. Ponder again in the shotgun here on 3rd and 2. We have a false start here.
That's going to be a rush.
False start. Offense. Number 1. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That's Terrell Kennedy picking up that false start.
I think it's still a manageable down right here, Coach.
Third down and 7 now. It was 3rd down and 2. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Ball placed back at the 35-yard line where it was before Kentucky State committed that penalty. 3rd down and 7. Ponder back in the shotgun. 5 receivers in the game. Ponder throws along the right side. It is incomplete. Looking to get it to Tyson Alexander. Is going to bring up 4th down and long.
With the empty backfield set, they brought an extra guy off the bottom down here. Ponder had to rush his throw. My right tackle needs to fan out and get that extra defender out here.
All right. So JSU will have to punt it away as Zach Gleaton comes on to attempt this punt.
Last one was tipped.
Sylvie standing back at his 21-yard line. That's a low snap and a low kick, but it will have a great roll. It rolls to the 20 and now inside the 15, and it will stop at the 14. So a good roll on that punt there, Coach.
It was, Coach. Did you see that wall, that guy that was middleman back there on that wall, beat 95 hit him? He knocked him back on the kicker. They're going to have to make an adjustment. That's how the punt got blocked last time.
All right, that will lead us to a timeout with 7:22 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Kentucky State 20, Jackson State 10. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
I work for Entergy.
And I'm committed to my customers. That means reliable, affordable power.
Every year, we save our customers millions.
Buying wholesale power at the best rates.
New natural gas power plants ensure lower prices for years to come.
And we're giving you smarter technology to take control of your bill.
Our rates are among the lowest in the nation.
And I'm making sure they stay that way.
Because together,
we power life.
All right, after that punt by Jackson State, it's a good punt by Gleaton. Kentucky State now will start at its own 14-yard line. 7:22 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Myers remains underneath center for Kentucky State. Wow. Myers is going to pitch it, and the ball is loose in the backfield, but it's scooped up. What luck does Kentucky State have? Isaiah Jackson lost the ball in the backfield, but it bounced right back to him.
Coach, I mean, everything is going their way. Look at the replay right here. Everything is going their way, Coach.
Wow. It bounced right into his hands, Jamie.
Yes, it did. I'm like, everything is just going their way. On that play right there, though, C.J. Anderson seemed to re-injure that leg that he did. He's been taken off the field. So I have further updates as they are given to me.
Wow, that would be a huge blow for Jackson State if he is injured and not able to finish this ball game. So another huge run up the middle. Kentucky State just gashing the JSU defense. A pickup of about 25 yards up to the 36-yard line.
But you remember, Jamie just said C.J. Anderson just came out. That's the guy that stops that middle. I see Jalen Jones getting loose on the sideline as well.
Jalen gives Jackson State that running option as well. So it is first down and 10 for Kentucky State from its own 36. They operate from right to left. Myers, the quarterback, underneath center for Kentucky State. Myers will hand it off, and not much there at all. Nothing at all on that play. Great tackle by Quadaria Barnett.
He came up and met Rodell versus Rodell, coach. That's a good fundamental tackle. Squats head to the side, pull the legs, and bring him down.
I'm going to give him 2 yards on that, coach. I thought he would stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I did too.
Second down and 8 for Kentucky State. Under 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Kentucky State 20, Jackson State 10. Myers, again, underneath center. Takes the snap, and he's going to run with the football and option it, fake the pitch, and the ball is loose on the ground, and it is recovered by Jackson State. Wow, what a break by the Tigers as that ball was recovered by Barnett.
That's what we needed, coach. That's what we were talking about, the momentum change. Khalil's down on the field, but that's what we needed right there.
Wow, Jamie, what a big turnover here.
One that we really needed, Rob and DA, we needed that turnover real badly. The quarterback was holding the ball like a sack of potatoes, and the linebacker came out and just knocked it out. Great play by the defense, and I think, like DA said, Jalen was warming up. I think he's about to come in. We will see in a few minutes.
All right, we have an injury timeout. McCullum Physical Therapy sponsors this injury timeout as we'll see the status of Khalil Johnson. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network. Back at Lucas Oil Stadium, 5:11 to go here in the second quarter. Celebrities down on the field. And Jamie, who is this receiving an ovation? Jamie might be trying to get his autograph.
Jamie might be clapping.
Yeah, see, if he plays for the Colts or the Raiders, they'll be here tomorrow. I'll have no idea who he is.
He won't get off the field, Coach. Look.
Yeah. All right, Jackson State, after that turnover, will have the ball in great field position. The Tigers with it at their own 42-yard line. New quarterback in the ball game. Jalen Jones hands it off to Jordan Johnson, and Johnson up the middle as he takes it across midfield into Kentucky State's territory. A pickup of 8 yards, so actually a 10-yard pickup, and it's a first down. That first down is brought to you by Zaxby's.
Jordan Johnson is really running his football hard. I guess he's trying to make sure I don't make a mistake this week. Huh?
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Jackson State at the 48-yard line of Kentucky State. And Jalen Jones will keep the football, and he will pick up the first down for Jackson State.
Just ran that zone read option. Quarterback pulled it and kept it and went around the right side.
You heard Jalen in the pregame show talk about how he loves being here at Jackson State. JSU now at the Kentucky State 38-yard line. Coming up on 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The Tigers trail the Thoroughbreds 20-10. Jalen Jones, the quarterback. He's going to pitch it to D.D. Bowie. Bowie taking it along the left side. Bowie is stopped after picking up about 6 yards to the Kentucky State 34.
Just ran that receiver sweep right there. Brought him in motion, toss sweep to
So Jackson State opening up the playbook here on this drive, Coach.
Yeah, because to get him back aggressive, and that's what they need to do. Try to pull that momentum away from Kentucky State.
2nd down and 5 for JSU from the Kentucky State 33. Jalen Jones fires it out to Warren Newman. Newman at the 30, inside the 25, and pushed out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. Another first down for the Tigers, and that first down again sponsored by Penn Street Investments.
Good job. They just left Warren Newman uncovered. Quarterback recognized it, threw a little quick route out to him, and picked up the first down.
Tigers just outside the red zone at the 21-yard line. On the move, 1st and 10 for Jackson State. They give it to Jordan Johnson, and this time he is smothered for a loss of 4 yards back to the 25-yard line.
Tried to go with that zone read. That may have been one quarterback probably should have pulled it. But a smart decision, when in doubt, always give it to the running back.
Under 3 minutes to play now here in the third quarter. Jackson State trailing 20-10 in this ball game. The Tigers opened up with a 10-0 lead, and Kentucky State has scored 20 straight. Jalen Jones, a quarterback for Jackson State now. He's back in the shotgun on 2nd down and 14. Jackson State giving it to Jordan Johnson again. Not much there at all. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 12.
It's very important that Jackson State gets some points out of this drive, because you're talking about 2:20 on the clock, 2:25 before the half. Very important that they get points.
All right, Jamie. Coach Hendrick will call a timeout with 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, call a timeout to regroup the offense. Seemed like the offensive line was talking to each other. It was blocking assignments problems on that last play.
All right, we'll take another timeout. Jackson State trailing 20-10. Back after this on the Tigers Sports Network.
JSU welcomes Porter's Insurance as a proud sponsor of JSU Athletics. For all of your insurance needs, turn to a friend indeed. Porter's Insurance, located at 1020 University Boulevard, formerly known as Terry Road, offers protection coverage for all of your needs. Porter's has affordable comprehensive coverage for your home, car, life, health, and accident and commercial business needs. Learn more about Porter's Insurance at portersinsurance.com. Porter's Insurance and JSU, partners in our community.
Unlike fanny packs, boycotts, and troll balls, the sensation is back at Zaxby's. The fan favorite Zensation Salad is back. And introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal. Both feature hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette. And both are served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's. Order ahead at Zaxby's.com or on the Zaxby's app.
Third down and 25. 3rd down at the 25. 3rd and 15 for Jackson State. Jalen Jones fires in the end zone. It is incomplete. It was behind the receiver, so it's going to bring up 4th down here, Coach.
Yeah, way ball by a receiver. The receiver never had a chance.
Now, what do you do here? Do you bring on the field goal kicking unit? As I think that's what Jackson State will do here.
Yeah, it depends on his range. You know, if he's in his range, you want to try to give yourself an opportunity. If not, you keep your offense on the field.
This will be a 42-yard field goal attempt by Adrian Salazar. Gleaton will hold. This has been an area of concern. There's a snap, ball placed down. The kick is up. It's long enough, and it is good, but a flag is down. So we'll check and see with Richard Schwartz. You make the right call. The field goal was good, and it looks like it may be on Jackson State, Coach.
Yeah. Now,
Legal formation on the offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
This may put him out of field goal range.
Now, do you put your punt team on the field and just try to punt it to about the 5?
They're going to try this again, Jamie.
I think Salazar gonna make this. I think he's gonna prove all us wrong, Rob, and he's gonna hit this field goal. I have the most ultimate confidence in him.
Now, he just made it
Barely, barely, but he made it. It's 5 yards back.
Timeout.
So I think he can do
Jackson
it.
State.
I really do.
Now, he had enough leg in there to
That's their
make
second
it.
charge timeout of the game.
They're probably going to put the offense back on the field, coach, or either your punt team, because you don't want to give them this much field position.
So DA, you would punt the ball.
Punt it, put your defense back on the field. Let's make them have to drive the length of the field.
Well, Coach, he had enough leg in that last kick
Yeah,
for an
but-
additional 5 yards.
Yeah, but he's been moved back. Again, they're not a passing team. Now, I do understand we're down, but we still have a whole nother half to play.
Well, he is going to attempt this one, Coach.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to make it. DA. I think Salazar can hit this field.
This will be a 47-yard attempt by Adrian Salazar. Okay, all the components have to be right. The long snapper, the holder, and the kicker. This is from the right hash mark. There's the snap, ball placed down, the kick is up, it's long enough, and it is no good.
I work for Entergy.
And I'm committed to my customers.
That means reliable,
Affordable power.
Every year, we save our customers millions.
Buying wholesale power at the best rates.
New natural gas power plants ensure lower prices for years to come.
And we're giving you smarter technology to take control of your bill.
Our rates are among the lowest in the nation.
And I'm making sure they stay that way.
Because together,
Together, we power life.
At C Spire, we love to root for Mississippi's future. Technology will power amazing career opportunities for our children. But today, less than 18% of our public high schools offer computer science. That has to change. The C Spire Tech Movement works with parents, educators, and influencers to advocate for computer science in each classroom. Let's build a future where Mississippi isn't just keeping up, it's leading the way. Learn more at cspire.com/techmovement.
All right, Kentucky State with the football after that 47-yard field goal attempt by Adrian Salazar. It is now 2nd down and 8 on 1st down. They, of course, went with the ground game, picked up a couple of yards. Now they're going to go with the pitch here, and another big gain on this play by Kentucky State. They take it near midfield with 1:13 to go here in the second quarter.
That motion and just ran toss sweep right there. That's the same play they scored that touchdown off. The clock is still running. They're not in no hurry.
First down, 10 for Kentucky State. They have the ball just across the 45 to the 46-yard line, moving the ball from right to left. Under 1 minute to go here in the first half. At the half, we will hear from Coach Hendrick about the first half. Again, Jackson State started out with a 10-0 lead, and Kentucky State has scored 20 unanswered points. Sylvie on the carry for Kentucky State. Nothing doing at all.
Timeout. Kentucky State.
Just ran straight dive right there.
Charge timeout of the game. This will be a
I
30
think this
second
is
timeout.
paper. Rob, you threw on the floor right here.
Oh, it fell on the floor. I didn't throw it in. I didn't throw it in. It fell.
Feel mighty hard.
Let's check in now.
From when they, what's the Netflix series is called? When They See Me, the Central Park Five guy.
Oh, yeah.
He did not play for the Raiders or the Colts.
Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. 2nd down and 8 now for Kentucky State. Ball just shy of midfield. The Thoroughbreds lead it 20-10. Myers underneath center. And this time he's going to throw going deep down the right side. It is incomplete. No flags on the play. The Kentucky State fans and the team want a flag on the Jackson State defensive back.
I was surprised, Coach, because that referee has been throwing flags all day over there. But it was just great coverage. 23 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Kentucky State 20, Jackson State 10. Still a lot of football game left to be played there, Coach. It is, Coach. I'm not worried at all, Coach. Not one bit. Okay. Coach will go in and make some adjustments, and we just need to hold right here. Third down and 8 to go for Kentucky State. 4 on the play clock. And they snap it with 1 second to go, and they will run the football, and that may run out. Well, they're going to call a timeout. 14 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Kentucky State, that's their final timeout of the half. This is a 30-second timeout.
They're going to try to take a shot right here, Coach. It's 4th down. And I guess they say, well, if we throw interceptions, just like a punt down here. All right, we are at Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Please put 16 seconds on the clock. 1-6.
Right, they're adding 2 seconds on the clock here. Jackson State football this season brought to you in part by Zaxby's, a proud sponsor of the Mississippi Children's Museum, Reading to Succeed and Planting to Seeds programs committed to improving the childhood literacy development of Mississippi's children. For more information, you can log on to mschildmuseum.org or call 601-981-5469. 4th down now for Kentucky State, 4th and 2 from the Jackson State 46 with 16 seconds to go before the half, and they will go for it here. Myers, the quarterback underneath center, man in motion from left to right. Myers back to throw, going deep, and it is going to be short and incomplete. It's going to leave Jackson State with 10 seconds left, Coach.
Jackson State probably can take a shot right here, Coach. You got 2 plays in 10 seconds. All right. And it would not hurt them to do it because you're down.
And I think JSU has 1 timeout here, Coach.
Let's see. No, they got, from what the board says now, they're out of timeout.
Well, I see a little light by Jackson State. They're not the timeout.
That means they have the ball.
Okay.
Now, the 25-second clock has started, so they need to get on. Okay, they restarted.
Yeah. All right, this could be the last play of the half for Jackson State. Jalen Jones remains in at quarterback for the Tigers. Rameek Wallace stretched out wide to the right. You have 5 receivers in this ball game for Jackson State. They have it at their own 46-yard line. And the officials again stop play before the snap of the football.
False start. Offense, number 5. 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's D.D. Bowie. And that's going to make it first down and 15. They push the ball back to the 41-yard line. Jackson State moving the ball from
Clock
the left
operator,
to right.
please put 1-0 on the clock. 10 seconds.
Okay.
I couldn't hear the music in there. Yeah, you can. I ain't moving. I just, no. What it's gonna do is gonna disconnect. Oh, it's real flimsy. Oh, okay. I was gonna use it on my, not my bad. I was stationed with a guy that went to Tax State. all he was talking about was the band. So yeah, this is my first time ever seeing him. So I'm just actually doing my work with Kentucky State. So. Okay then. Okay then. Come on, man. Everybody trying to record. 50 tubers, don't they? They got about 50 tubers, don't Thank you, sir.
Here's Brett Sylvie and Kyrie Jackson. Make that Tyler Telfy. Jackson State will be kicking from left to right again in their blue jerseys with the white numbers and the white pants. Right now we pause 10 seconds for your station identification. This is the Tiger Sports Network. Kentucky State in their white jerseys with the green numbers trimmed in gold, the white pants with the green and white pattern stripe, and the green helmets with the white numbers of the player's jersey. On those helmets, kind of like Alabama. Alabama in a dogfight right now with Ole Miss leading only 14-10 in the second quarter, Coach.
We're okay. We're going to be all right.
Wait a minute. I don't know what his pronoun. Who is we? Who are we? I'm like, Pam Comfort. Who are we?
Coach, roll tide, Coach.
All right, we're just about set to get the third quarter underway. Gleaton puts a foot in it. It's a good kick, and it is fielded at the 9 by Sylvie. He's up to the 20, 25, 30. Sylvie knocked down after taking it across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
You know, Coach, I may go back and kind of use this Kentucky State's kickoff return team philosophy right here, Coach. They do a great job of getting a hat on a hat, the way they have them lined up. And, you know, Jackson State hustled down. They did a great job of getting down, but when you get a hat on a hat, you know, things happen. Looked like CJ was back in the game.
For Kentucky State, Jalen Myers, he's underneath center as he has been all game. He'll pitch it out to the left side. And a nice pickup on the play as he takes it across midfield into Jackson State territory at the 40-yard line.
Just ran that toss sweep again and bringing that motion guy. But again, Keontae Hampton has been quiet tonight, Coach. You know, he's the heart and soul of that defense.
Kentucky State one play and they're into Jackson State's territory here to start the third quarter. They have it at the Tigers' 45-yard line. Myers again remains underneath center. On 1st and 10, Kentucky State operating from right to left. They'll give it to Sylvie. Sylvie with more positive yards on the ground as he takes it to the Jackson State 41-yard line. A pick of maybe 4 yards on that play.
Just running that dive option. Jackson State has a guy hobbling right here. Let's see what it is.
That's CJ.
Yeah, that knee. He tried to go, Coach. This is his second week in a row trying to go, Coach. It's that nagging injury we talked about.
Actually, Coach, that was Jarmon Crane. Here on 2nd down, more huge yards to gain. A first down by Kentucky State at the Jackson State 25-yard line.
What they're doing again, Coach, they're bringing those guys in motion and they're blocking down they're pulling those big guards and those tackles around, and they're catching Jackson State without enough bodies on that side, to the wide side of the field. They're going unbalanced on them.
Jarmon Crane, the injured Jackson State player, that's limped off the field. He's on the sideline being tended to by the JSU athletic staff. First down and 10 for Kentucky State from the Jackson State 25-yard line. Kentucky State leading 20-10, looking to add more here on this drive to open the third quarter. Myers again underneath center. Man in motion. And he'll fake the handoff. And he's going to pitch it to his receiver and his back, actually. And he's going to be pushed. Oh, wow. This may be a late flag coming in. Wow. He was pushed out of bounds at the 15. And a late flag came in off a late hit by a Jackson State player. And they're going to give this ball may be at the 5-yard line, Coach.
Yeah. Half a distance. Half a distance to the goal.
And
already.
We're coming up on 11 minutes to go here in the third. Myers, first and goal now for Kentucky State from the Jackson State 8. Here's the pitch to the outside, and after taking it inside the 10, he's going to be clobbered down at the 8-yard line.
Just running that dive option. You know, there's so many terminologies for it. We just know it's options here. But they're faking that dive guy, and they're just being consistent with what they do. They're going to run dive option. They're going to run the reverse. And every now and then, like you said at halftime, he's only thrown one pass.
One pass in this game, and they lead it 20-10.
Yeah. So they're consistent with this ground game.
Second down and goal for Kentucky State from the Jackson State 8-yard line. Keeping it on the ground, here's Sylvie inside the 5, and he takes it in for the touchdown.
Again, Coach, if you look at the instant replay, they have more men to the top of the screen than Jackson State can account for. So what you're going to have to do as the defensive line, you're going to have to treat the guard as the center and bump the whole defense over. All they did was blocked everybody down and pulled the back to the front side guard up on the counter.
Wow, Jamie, Kentucky State has extended to a surprising 26-10 lead.
Yes, Rob, this, like Neil's been saying all day, and I have too, this offense, there's nothing fancy about it. They just pick their weakness and they thrive on it. They're a good offensive football team. It's like a botch. Point after right here.
Botch point after, but flags are down.
But what they do is, it's simple. Just like in basketball, you have an overload on defense, and they go opposite of the overload, and they know when to do it. And the quarterback does a good job of doing it. Plus, the guard is just doing their job of just
legal touching. The offense, number 53.
All right, that makes it a two-possession game as the point after was no good.
Point is no good.
Kentucky State up 26-10. And we're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network. This season, Jackson State football brought to you in part by Olita's Gift Shop. There's no need to haul your gift all the way to Ridgeland. Olita's Gift Greeks and Baskets has a great selection of items for you to choose from. A gift basket from Olita's Gift Greeks and Baskets is right for any occasion. Come by Highway 51 in Ridgeland, 601-856-8886. That's Olita's Gift Shop. All right, Jackson State finds itself down 26-10 to Kentucky State here in the Circle City Classic in Indianapolis, Indiana. We're at the Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Indianapolis Colts, and everywhere you look around the city, you see Indianapolis Colts this, Indianapolis Colts that.
You sound very haterish, Mr. J. Brown, what do you think, Brown?
Yeah, he sound haterish.
Is that what you call it?
Sound like a little hater to me.
Golly. And here's the kick. It's fielded at the 5. He's up to the 10, 15, hit, turns his field, angles to the right. He's at the 30 and pushed out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A good return that time by the JSU Tigers on the return for JSU. I believe that was Kimani Clark. And Coach Hendrick talked about Kimani Clark, and we could see a glimpse of his speed on that play right there.
Yeah, he popped that thing back to the outside, coach. And got more than what was expected out of him.
Absolutely. So Jackson State first down and 10 now from its own 33-yard line. Jackson State trailing 26-10 in this ball game to Kentucky State.
Ponder is back in at quarterback, right?
Yeah, Ponder in at quarterback in the shotgun, and he'll hand it off. Tyson Alexander trying to break free, going up the middle, and he is tripped up after taking it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Just started back off with that inside zone, staying consistent with what they do best, running the zone and running the power.
3-yard gain on the play for Jackson State. It is 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers. They operate from left to right as you visualize on your listening device. 4 receivers in the game, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. There's another swing pass, and the catch is made by Warren Newman, and he picks up absolutely nothing. The ball is stripped away, though.
Wow.
It is stripped away, and Kentucky State will take it in for a touchdown.
Wow. They stripped it out of his hands, Coach. Let's look at the replay. The question is, was the play blown dead?
No, he wasn't even down, Coach. Looking at this replay. And Kentucky State goes up 32-10 over Jackson State.
Can they review this? That's the question.
That was Jacob Abrams, the junior from Westville, Indiana. They won't review it as Kentucky State sets up for the point after, and it is good. Kentucky State 33, Jackson State 10. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
Unlike fanny packs, bowl cuts, and troll dolls, the sensation is back at Zaxby's. The fan favorite Sensation Salad is back. And introducing the new Sensation Filet Sandwich Meal. Both feature hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette. And both are served with an egg roll. The Sensation Salad and Sensation Filet Sandwich Meal. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's. Order ahead at Zaxby's.com or on the Zaxby's app.
Hey Tigers, you know what today is? Today is your day to connect with AARP Mississippi. We're making a difference in communities all throughout the state, such as helping you stay ahead of the bad guys at our fraud prevention workshops and shred-a-thons. Take advantage of our financial education to help you secure your retirement. Even use our caregiving resources to help you take care of your loved ones. We're on your team, helping you take on today. So learn more at aarp.org/ms.
Jackson State fans are shocked. The Tigers trail 33-10 to Kentucky State after that fumble return for a touchdown. Josh Little's back to return this kick. He's up to the 10, 15, 20. He's at the 25, and he is stopped and brought down at the 24-yard line. Let's check in now with Jamie Horton in our Miskelly's Furniture sideline report.
Yes, Rock, you said that the Jackson State fans are shocked, and I think so are the football team. They're coming off the field with their head down. The coaches are still trying to encourage them to lift their head up. It's still a lot of ball game to play, so we'll see what happens.
Coach, did you ever figure on this?
No, Coach. I'm totally shocked, but I'm looking at the body language. You know how flat we look. You know, it puts us in a position now where we have to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, Jackson State picks up the first down off that 11-yard pass from Ponder to Keenan Young up to the 36-yard line. Ponder again swings it out to the left side. It is incomplete this time. Jackson State playing a team in a conference below the SWAC, and they trail 33-10. Kentucky State has scored 33 straight points.
It's shocking, Coach.
Second and 10 now for the Tigers, again operating from left to right. Jackson State on the turf field Thought the speed, Jackson State speed would be at an advantage against these thoroughbreds. Ponder is, this should be horse collar, shouldn't it? He was sacked back at the 25-yard line. He was trying to roll to his right, so Ponder loses about 17 yards on that play.
Now, that was one he did not have to scramble. The offensive line had the pocket built. He just needed to stay in there that time. Got over anxious, Coach. He's going to be okay.
Well, it's 3rd down and 21. With that 17-yard loss
I
on
know
that sack.
how many yards it was. You don't have to repeat.
Calm down now. I'm not the one making this. I didn't sack him. 3rd down and 21. Ponder back in the shotgun. Slaps his hands, looking, rolls to his right, trying to buy some time, dumps it underneath, and that won't be nearly enough for a first down. It's going to be 4th down and about 9 now for Jackson State.
We have to find some kind of way to get our rhythm going, to grab the momentum, because with the way that they're running the football, Coach, they're taking a lot of time off the football. The clock is still running right now. At some point in time is not going to be on our side.
So Gleaton is on to punt it away for Jackson State. Back deep for Kentucky State is Brett Sylvie standing back at his 23-yard line. It's a short kick. And again, another good roll for Gleaton as it rolls inside the 10 down to about the 6-yard line. 7:11 to go in the 3rd. Kentucky State 33, Jackson State 10. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network. Back at Lucas Oil Stadium, Jackson State trailing Kentucky State 33-10. And on the sideline, what is inspiring to see is Jalen Jones is going around encouraging his offensive line and his receivers there, Jamie. I guess that's something that you really like to see from a freshman.
Yeah, he really encourages everybody. Even when he didn't play in Mobile against South Alabama, he was around encouraging all the players and everything to keep your head up and things of that nature. That's a good teammate to have on the sidelines.
All right, 1st and 10 for Kentucky State. They're back stacked near their own goal line. They're at the 6-yard line. And on 1st down, of course, they will keep it on the ground and pick up about 3 yards near the 10-yard line.
Anxious to see how they're going to come out right here. I mean, they're running that dive option. They're sticking to their script, Coach, milking that 40 to 25-second clock.
Tyler Rogers on the tackle there for Jackson State. It is 2nd down and 8 for Kentucky State. The officials stop play for the moment.
I think it's illegal substitution.
6:27 to go in the 3rd.
Out of bounds and came back in for the next play. 5-yard, half the distance penalty, 2nd down.
Yeah, he should know he can't do that. That's Colin Dwinger, the tight end, the sophomore from Reynoldsburg, Ohio. He ran out and came back in. You can't do that, son. That's going to put him back at the 4-yard line there, Coach.
This would be a good opportunity to get a big turnover right here for Jackson State.
On Let's say hello to everyone around the country listening to Jackson State football, like the Get Cracking crew up in Minnesota.
Get cracking, crew.
Jackson State needs to get cracking right now. 2nd down and 12 for Kentucky State. And look at this big run here. A huge run by Kentucky State, Isaiah Jackson.
They're going to call holding. I want to say, Coach, that just ran. Yeah, holding Kentucky State. Misdirection play. Everything flowed to Kentucky State sideline. And came back with a counter this way to our sideline. And that's one thing about that triple option. You know, you have so many runs that you can do off of that.
Holding on the offense. Number 1. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 2nd down.
That's our Richard Schwartz. You make the right call.
The zone play is a 1st down.
So it is a 1st down as they move the ball up to the 15-yard line. They give Kentucky State a new set of downs.
Our next offensive possession or defensive possession right here, Coach. We got to try to get some points out of this thing.
Jalen Myers remains in at quarterback. He's underneath center. 3 backs in the backfield for Kentucky State. This is a formation that Jackson State rarely sees as they give it to Sylvie, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards on that play near the 20-yard line. 2nd and 8.
The same play, Coach. Dive weak. And they're just grinding, like Coach Hendricks said earlier, they're just grinding that clock out.
Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Kentucky State trailed Jackson State 10-0 in the 1st quarter, but since that time, they have scored 33 straight points.
Unbelievable, Coach. I did not get up thinking that this was going to happen.
2nd down and 8 for the Thoroughbreds. Under 5 minutes to play in the 3rd. Quarterback is going to pitch it out, and not much there. Great job by Khalil Johnson and the rest of the defense. And we have a late flag come in.
Great job right there, Coach. And just somebody had pitch guys, somebody had quarterback, and they took the dive. Great job.
All right, now it's time for the Richard Schwartz. You make the right call as another flag is down on the play after that run.
I was wondering when they were going to stop the clock.
Okay. Well, it's a lot of pushing and shoving after that
Well,
play.
hand to the face right there.
After play, personal foul, throwing a punch. Number 59. He's disqualified from the game.
59 for who?
15 yards, 1st down.
59
Glass.
for
Player,
Jackson.
please put 4:32 on the clock.
That's Glass.
4:32. Thank you.
Wow. That's Glass. Jacazer Glass has been thrown out for throwing a punch.
Now, Coach, to his defense, when you look at the instant replay, it was an open hand that he did swing. He was on the ground.
They were just some pushing.
Yeah, to his defense. So I don't want fans at home to think he just hauled off and threw a punch. You know? I don't even think. I think it probably should have just been a personal foul call because he didn't hit anything.
So Glass is going to the locker room after being ejected. The result of that is going to give Kentucky State a 1st down at their own 34-yard line. 4:31 to go here in the 3rd. Kentucky State 33, Jackson State 10. Myers remains underneath center here on 1st and 10. Myers going to fake the handoff, and he will go with the option play again, runs with the football, and brought down after picking up about 5 yards to the 39-yard line. Another late flag comes in.
So yes, another personal foul going to be on. Let's see. Hope that's not on Barnett.
After the play, a sportsmanlike foul on the offense. number 74. That's his first unsportsmanlike penalty for the game.
Anthony Jeter. Now, why didn't they give Glass an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty?
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. But that guy that they just called it on, he took his hand to the throat of Barnett.
All right. Well, it pushes them back to the 24-yard line, so
still second down. Something good has to come out of this defensive drive here, Coach. The clock is still running on us.
all right, the officials going to stop play again, man.
Delay a game.
Delay of game. Offense, number 13. 5-yard penalty. Third down. Correction, second down.
Now I watched this official, Coach. He carried on 6 yards that time.
He did?
Yeah, and I just did that just to watch. I mean, it's good for us, but
what you worried about?
But I'm just saying.
He should have got off 7.
But I'm just curious on how he can't count.
Wow, it is second down and 25 to go for a first down for Kentucky State. They go with the pitch here, and good job by the Jackson State defense. Gain of maybe 6 yards. So it'll be third down and very long now for Kentucky State.
They're in a position now where they don't like to be third and long, playing behind the chains, when they're almost forced to do something that they don't do well, is throw the football.
3rd and 20. Here at the Circle City Classic in Indianapolis, Indiana, home of the Indianapolis Colts, and they play a home game tomorrow against the Oakland Raiders. We've seen a few Oakland Raider fans out here today, since we've been here.
They had their shoulder pads on.
Nah, they just walking around in a daze because they can't beat nobody. 3rd down and 20 for Kentucky State. Again, they continue to run the football, and they're going to be about 12 yards short of the first down, so it's going to be 4th down, and finally Jackson State's defense will get them off the field.
That was a good defensive stop. I mean, the penalties, but it was a good job of the defense staying focused and making the plays to get off the field.
That was a 7-play drive, Jamie, and finally Jackson State's defense puts a stop to that running offense.
Yes, we finally got a chance to cause them to punt. I think this is their first punt of the game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they punted all game. I think this is their first punt. So it's a good job of defense to get them off the field and get this ball back.
You're exactly right, Jamie, the first punt.
Warren Newman back deep for Jackson State, standing at his 27. Rugby style kick. Ball is going to bounce and go out of bounds at the 33-yard line. That's where Jackson State will start with 1:35 to go here in the third. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
At C Spire, we love to root for Mississippi's future. Technology will power amazing career opportunities for our children. But today, less than 18% of our public high schools offer computer science. That has to change. The C Spire Tech Movement works with parents, educators, and influencers to advocate for computer science in each classroom. Let's build a future where Mississippi isn't just keeping up, it's leading the way. Learn more at cspire.com.
have to find some type of rhythm here, Coach.
Kentucky State has rolled up 297 yards on the ground. Second down and 13 for JSU. Ponder swings it underneath. The catch is made by Newman as he's blasted out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and about 3, maybe 4.
Just threw the quick out to Newman over there. A third down, controllable, manageable down here.
Under a minute to go here in the third. Ponder again swings it underneath. The catch is made by Ramik Wallace. He fights out of a tackle. He takes it across midfield, and he picks up the first down to the Kentucky State 40-yard line. And, of course, that first down is brought to you by Pizza Hut.
What Coach is doing is running a lot of man routes, quick outs, trying to get the ball in and out of their hands right now.
17 seconds to go. Ponder fires across the middle. Ramik Wallace again makes the catch, slips the tackle inside the 20 and down to the Kentucky State 19-yard line. And Jackson State finally in the Penn Street Investments red zone.
Well, what's going now, Coach, is the tempo. And this is where how they got on the points early on with the tempo of the game.
And that will end the third quarter. A lot of work to do for Jackson State as we approach the fourth quarter play. The Tigers down 33-10. We're back after this on the Tigers Sports Network. Standing to Ponder's left shoulder. Ponder in the shotgun as Jackson State operates from right to left. Ponder with time. Now the pocket collapses. He rolls to his right, looking, and he is brought down. A loss of a yard on that sack by Kentucky State.
Kentucky State coaching staff is living on the sideline.
Second down and 12 for JSU. From Kentucky State's 21. Ponder swings it underneath to Ramik Wallace. He makes the catch. He's at 15, 10, 5, and he dives. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 3-yard line, but he has enough for the first down, but a flag is down back at the 23. What could this be, Coach?
It's probably what Kentucky State. That's what he was fussing about the play before.
Wow, a huge gain nullified from a holding penalty on Jackson State. So it is second down and 22. Jackson State pushed back at the Kentucky State 31-yard line. JSU can pick up the first down at the 9. Ponder picks up the low snap, throws a man wide open at the 5.
That's Warren Newman.
Warren Newman.
Newman.
He makes the catch down to the 3.
Just ran a straight go route. The 3 receiver did a bubble, and Warren Newman ran straight up the seam.
So Newman picks up the first down. It is first and goal now for Jackson State at the Kentucky State 1-yard line. Ponder back in the shotgun here on first and goal. They give it to Tyson Alexander. Well, actually, they fake it, and Ponder is sacked.
Well, either way that went, Coach, they had both of them in the backfield, Ponder and him.
This is the 8th play of the drive. It was first and goal at the 1. Ponder was in the shotgun. So now it is second down and goal from the Kentucky State 7-yard line.
I wonder if Jamie can find out if Jordan Johnson is hurt.
All right, here we go. Second and goal. Tigers from the 7 of Kentucky State. Ponder in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Tyson. And now he's going to throw. It is low and incomplete.
Now, I didn't understand that play, Coach. He's going right, and all the receivers are going left. He faked everything left, and it was not a receiver to that side.
All right, it is third and goal from the Kentucky State 7-yard line. Jackson State had it first and goal at the 1. Ponder was sacked. They're just going backwards here. Here's Ponder now, rolling to his right, throws, catches made by Newman, and he takes it in for the touchdown.
Good job of the fake left, and Newman just finding his way to get open. And this is what we need, a touchdown. 3 points wasn't going to help us right there, Coach.
That touchdown brought to you by Zaxby's. Jackson State inches a little bit closer, trailing 33-16 with 12:37 to go. And what made that drive so special is they didn't take too much time off the clock.
Correct. And it's almost they have to stay in hurry-up mode. They're going to have to stay in hurry-up mode.
Here's Salazar with the C Spire point after. There's a snap, ball placed down, the kick is up, and it is good. 12:37 to go in the 4th. Kentucky State 33, Jackson State 17. We're back after this with the Tigers. did go to the Kentucky State was surprised by that.
Yeah.
So a great call by JSU.
The kicker kicked it and he recovered. Great job.
Great job by Gleaton. And Jackson State back in business now. 1st and 10 at its own 45-yard line. A great call by Coach Hendrick. Ponder back in the shotgun. Throws. The catch is made by Dede Bowie. Bowie slips a tackle, and he is brought down inside the 40 to the Kentucky State 39-yard line, and that is another first down for the Jackson State Tigers.
Yeah, Coach just doing a quick hitch route outside the Dede Bowie. Just trying to get the ball in his hands to make plays.
Jackson State now at the Kentucky State 42-yard line. Ponder again in the shotgun. Throws. The catch is made along the right side, and not much there at all. And Big Wallace may have lost a yard on that catch.
To the top of the screen to Big Wallace.
Second down and 11 for Jackson State. They trail 33-17, under 12 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. 3 receivers to the left, 1 stretched out wide to the right. Ponder back to throw. Dumps it again underneath. Tyson Alexander makes the catch, spins out of a tackle, and is brought down inside the 40, down to the Kentucky State 38-yard line.
Running back was flared out of the backfield. Nobody was on it. Hit him on a little swing route. Kentucky State pursued to the football.
3-yard pickup on the play makes it 3rd down and 7 for Jackson State. They're at the Kentucky State 39-yard line. Tigers trail 33-17, under 11 minutes to play now. Ponder back to throw. Has time. He goes down the left side. It is broken up at the 15-yard line.
He was trying to get that same play, scored that big gain on.
Injured player on the field for Kentucky State. Now he's up and on his feet. That's Andrew Perkins, a sophomore from Detroit, Michigan. The team that's going to lose tomorrow in the NFL.
Jackson State had 3 receivers to the left. They tried to throw a go route to Terrell Kennedy again. I'm sorry, Warren Newman.
All right, Coach, it's 4th down. What do you do here?
You got to go for it, Coach. And you have to go for it because when Kentucky State gets the ball, they blip so much time off the clock.
4th down and 7 now for Jackson State from the Kentucky State 39. Ponder back to throw. Has time. Fires down the field. The catch is, it was incomplete.
Looked like you tried to one-hand that, Coach.
Yeah, he tried to one-handed, so it's incomplete, and it goes back to Kentucky State. Wow, Jamie, a golden opportunity.
Yeah, golden opportunity that went down the drain. Of course, once again, we just could not sustain a drive and move the ball like DA said. We thought we had a rhythm on that last drive, but great defense by Kentucky State. Now we have to depend on the defense to get us the ball back.
We're back after this. Stay with us. On 1st down, Kentucky State picks up 8 yards on the play, bringing up 2nd down and 2. And on 2nd down, of course, they keep it on the ground, and they may have picked up enough for a 1st down. They continue to get 1st downs on this Jackson State defense, and they are milking that clock, Coach. It's down to 9:42.
Yeah, Coach, and they are. And what they're doing with this new rule, with this 40-second clock, you can take 40 seconds, 38 seconds off the game clock by using your play clock. And, that's a lot of time, Coach. You go back and look at this time of possession, they're up 25 minutes of time possession.
They have it at the Jackson State 49-yard line, leading 33-17. Another running play, a pitch to the outside, and another 1st down pickup for Kentucky State.
Coach, they've been running this play all night, that toss sweep, blocking everybody down and pulling those big old bodies around.
We're going to say he ran out of bounds before picking up the 1st down, so they mark it at the 41 of Jackson State. Under 9 minutes to play here in this Jackson State trailing 33-17, and it's starting to look bleak now for the Tigers.
Yeah, they need a big defensive stop right here, Coach.
Kentucky State at the JSU 41. They give it to Sylvie. Right up the middle he goes, and he picks up the 1st down up to the JSU 35-yard line.
Last 2 weeks ago, the middle of that defense was not as solid as we would have liked it to be.
All right, 8:10 to go. Kentucky State moving the football on Jackson State, and they are eating up that clock.
This is happening right now.
Sylvie back in the backfield. Myers underneath center. Myers trying to take it on his own, and he is stopped short of the goal line. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1.
And that was almost automatic. You kind of knew he was going to try to keep it. That's what he's been doing.
The Third down and 3 to go. Third and 2. Ponder. Takes a snap, has plenty of time, steps up in the pocket, and down he goes.
Short of the first down, coaches. Fourth.
And about 1. All right, we'll take 5 seconds. Go back after this.
That's all he wants for the game. The rest of it is post game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this a 2-minute? Okay. I was talking about, is this a 2-minute break?
On fourth down, Jackson State will go with the running game as they pick up the first down to the Kentucky State 38. A minute 47 to go. Ponder back to throw. And he's in trouble and hit as he throws. It is incomplete.
He sat in the pocket, coach. They flushed him out. Tried to find a receiver, but he was hit from behind. It ran it down from behind, should I say.
This is the 10th play of this drive that started back at the 1 yard line. Jackson State now has it at Kentucky State's 38. A minute 41 to go. JSU trailing 33-17 to Kentucky State. Ponder again back in the shotgun. Throws, looking for Bowie. It is incomplete.
Either holding or roughing the passer, coach.
Got a flag down. I can see a flag.
On the helmet. Coach.
Okay, I see it. Coach, okay. I'm reading that. I see it.
Personal foul, roughly passer, defense, number 95. The 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That'll help Jackson State out a little bit, Giant.
It certainly will. That was actually a great call by the official. They actually been doing it before, but they just called it that time. So it gives us a first down and 10, but we got the score on this drive, and quickly.
Yes.
Jackson State now has it at the Kentucky State 23-yard line. Ponder fires, man open. The catch is made by Kenny Young inside the 15. He goes, and there should be a flag as he was blasted out of bounds.
That should have been a flag, coach. I mean, he was already going out of bounds. His body was surrendered.
They have it at Kentucky State's 11-yard line.
And he's shaking up on that, too.
He was hit hard.
That should have been a flag, guys.
This is the 11th play of this drive. Jackson State has it at Kentucky State's 12-yard line. Ponder back to throw. It is batted down and looked like it may have been picked off. Or did it hit the ground? We're going to say it's incomplete.
It was tipped in the hands of a Kentucky State player. They dropped it. But the situation we run into now is it's taking us too long to score, so the time is running down on us.
A minute 22 to go. Kentucky State 33, Jackson State 17. JSU with the ball at Kentucky State's 12-yard line. This is the 12th play of this drive. Started back at the Jackson State 1-yard line. Tigers trying to get some glimmer of hope. Ponder back to throw, fires in the end zone. The diving Terrell Kennedy can't make the catch.
Just do a quick skinny post down here. He tried to keep it low where nobody could get to it but Terrell Kennedy, but unsuccessful.
Wow. I don't know, we should have caught that though.
Yeah, I mean, he threw it where nobody could get to it but him.
It went right through his hands. All right, 3rd down and 10, Jackson State at the Kentucky State 12-yard line. A minute 18 to go. Ponder floats it in the end zone. It is incomplete. Going back to Terrell Kennedy. It's going to bring up 4th down. This is it.
You know, I don't know if there's something wrong with Jordan Johnson. He has not been in this whole second half, coach. He had almost 100 yards rushing in the first half.
Absolutely. Trying to locate him.
He's standing right here on the 30-yard line. His helmet in his hand. Baby Jamie has some.
Well, I did talk to him. He did say that he's not injured, and I asked him what was wrong, and he just said I'm not injured. That's the end of the conversation. So I left him alone. Well, so I think it's some other stuff that was probably, I don't know, but he just said he wasn't injured. So.
All right.
Timeout.
Another timeout.
Kentucky State.
We'll take a timeout. Back after this.
Jackson State University Stanford Institute offers a horizontal blending of teaching, research, and services, all used as a tool to optimize learning for students in the Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi regions. Stanford supports traditional and non-traditional students with a background in STEM discipline and offers a modest stipend to students during their academic preparation year. For more information, 601-979-1247 or 601-979-2439.
JSU offers Porter's Insurance as a proud sponsor of JSU Athletics. For all of your insurance needs, turn to a friend indeed. Porter's Insurance, located at 1020 University Boulevard, formerly known as Terry Road, offers protection coverage for all of your needs. Porter's has affordable comprehensive coverage for your home, car, life, health, and accident and commercial business needs. Learn more about Porter's Insurance at portersinsurance.com. Porter's Insurance and JSU, partners in our community.
On fourth down, Ponder fires in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrell Kennedy. It's not over yet, Coach.
All right, Coach, they just do a quick slant right there.
You're going to have to go for 2.
Ponder, 12-yard touchdown catch. 12-yard touchdown pass to Terrell Kennedy for the touchdown. And Jackson State has cut the lead to 33-23. And like Jamie said, you have to go for 2 here, Coach.
Yeah, you got to go for 2. Think about it. The question is now, do you want to move the pocket with Ponder, give him a run pass option, and run it in? You gonna stop being so hard on the man. You know, he high stepped over you in Tennessee.
He did. That's my man.
High step.
You have another timeout. We'll be back after this. Jackson State attempting a 2-point conversion, and Colin Ritchie hauls in a 2-point conversion, and JSU has cut the lead down to 8 with a minute 11 to go, Coach. It's not over yet.
Out of time.
How about that, Jamie?
Coach, you just need an onside kick to be recovered. Take it down. We have to score quick. We only have one timeout left.
That turnover really hurt JSU. That strip of the football and turned it for the touchdown. Had it not been for that, this game would be tied right. Or Jackson State would have the lead right now.
Exactly.
Wow.
Maybe we should have been able to move down
All right, Kentucky State with everybody up front to await this onside kick. We can kick it up high in the air. How do you kick this?
They're going to do the same way. They'll probably roll it.
Oh, Jackson State recovered it! Oh my goodness! Jackson State has recovered the onside kick! Oh my goodness! It bounced off a Kentucky State player, and JSU has recovered with a minute 10 to go.
side. He took the bounce and it hit the Kentucky State player. It bounced in Jackson State hands. The rule is the ball has to bounce twice, but it does not have to bounce twice if they touch the ball first, not beyond 10 yards.
Well, they signaled that it was Jackson State's football.
Yeah, it's Jackson State's ball.
Talking to Coach.
Yeah, legal procedure and formation on the kicking team. Number 28 is beyond the 5-yard mark. That's 5 yards. Free kick.
That's Ryan Thayer. You got to be kidding. Wow. That was a perfectly executed onside kick. You're going to say Ryan Thayer, the 28 was beyond. I don't see that on the replay.
That should not have been a penalty.
He was not.
He's at the top of the screen, coach.
Oh, that was ridiculous. You're going to have to kick it over. But that was a well-executed onside kick. And then Jackson State with one timeout left. Oh my goodness.
So they backed up 5 yards.
So we're gonna try to do it again. What's the odds of getting 3 onside kicks in a game? I don't know,
coach. I'm sitting on the edge, man, you know.
Oh my goodness. I give Salazar credit. We do again, trying to get the onside kick. And Coach Hinter calls his last time. He's all
Timeout.
We're back out.
Jackson State. That's the final timeout of the game. That's a 30-second timeout.
At C Spire, we love to root for Mississippi's future. Technology will power amazing career opportunities for our children. But today, less than 18% of our public high schools offer computer science. That has to change. The C Spire Tech movement works with parents, educators, and influencers to advocate for computer science in each classroom. Let's build a future where Mississippi isn't just keeping up, it's leading the way. Learn more at cspire.com/techmovement.
Breaker 19, heading to the Sleep Store with a load of mattresses for their giant truckload sale.
18-wheelers are rolling in, and Muskelly Sleep Stores are full of big rig deals. Like this Queen Silly Eurotop mattress, just $333. Or this Silly Crown Jewel Firmer Plush, only $488. And take 30% off for Stani closeout mattresses.
Anyone out there looking for a good deal on a great night's sleep, get over to the Sleep Store for the truckload sale before they're all gone. Over.
All right, here we go. Jackson State will try another onside kick. Salazar kicks it. It's in the air, and it is recovered by, looks like Kentucky State. They're signaling that they have the football.
Almost had the same outcome, coach, with that high bounce again.
Kentucky State has it. That'll do it. I give Jackson State credit, man. They executed 2 perfect onside kicks.
And it's not rare that you can find a kicker like that and take those bounces. I mean, that was a great job.
Wow, Jamie, so looks like that may do it.
Yeah, I think that's it. But that last onside kick, like UDA said, there was nothing wrong with that kickoff whatsoever. And Coach Hendrick let some of the referees know it, because that actually was a great onside kick, a great recovery by us, but we threw the flag. So.
Absolutely. Wow. And when we look at it on replay, Thayer was lined up way behind.
He was. They called on him. Thayer was like still 2 or 3 yards behind the line. So I don't understand why they even called his number, because that was not him. It was really nobody. There was no offsides whatsoever.
Kentucky State in victory formation.
Last game. Offense number 13. 5-yard penalty. First down.
All right, Kentucky State will improve to 2-1 with this win over Jackson State. Unless a miracle can happen, we're 1:07 to go. They're in victory formation. Kentucky State leading 33-25. Myers takes a knee. And he will run the clock out. Next up for Jackson State, first home game of the season as the Tigers will play Grambling State.
Grambling State coach is in a dogfight.
The Prairie View. Later this evening, Mississippi Valley is in Roland to take on the Alcorn Braves.
In a dogfight first.
Jackson State just couldn't do anything with that option offense by Kentucky State. Yeah, they'll do it. Tigers fall to 1-3 on the season. Kentucky State celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl. And that's the coach of the Gatorade.
This is not Gatorade because the third court. Somebody might play good.
All right, let's go back to the field now.
Hey, Coach, your thoughts on the game? We didn't do that all day. We didn't play good defense. We didn't play good enough on offense all day. And I just didn't get a good enough job getting ready. And we got to be ready to play. And we want.
Know what you do? Hey, tighten up! Oh, you tighten up! Hey, Harris, Matt, hey man, all y'all tighten up! What y'all doing out there? Sean, we might need you. Cause Matt playing like some doo-doo. Hey, y'all tighten up, man. Straight up. It's the fourth game. Sanu, hey, Mr. Consistent, I see you, big dog. Hey, Sanu the big real. Hey, Matt, tighten up, homie. Hey, I need y'all to get in the game. Get your ass in the game. Duke, don't be looking back at me. I'll come back there, hey. I'll tackle you. I'll show you how to tackle. Tighten up. Let's go, man. Grady, we need you out there, big dog. Hey, Grady, big dog. Julio. Hey, you a dog, Julio. I got nothing to say about Julio. Hey, cheerleaders. Hey, tack. Hey, Hunter. Get back that tack! Get back that tack! Damn! What the hell y'all doing? What the hell? Hey, y'all doing a good job though. Cheer on. Hey, straight up. I appreciate y'all been doing. Y'all been shaking the hell out of them pom-poms. Hey, but them, hey.
Like
Woo!